Continue. Welcome, everybody, to our Wow Wednesdays. And that's exactly how we all react typically when we hear a lot of the different testimonials that come in. And the purpose of this call is to share your testimonials. Your testimonial can be on anything that our company offers. It can be on the scanner, it can be on any of the supplements, it can be on the new things that have come out. We have a brand new foot detox, we have a brand new infinity mat, we also have the new D3 with K2. I always say that backwards. We have the methylene blue, the pulse. I'm having amazing results with the pulse. I actually squirted methylene blue on that broken off tooth, and the dentist goes, "What did you eat, blue?" I'm like, "Methylene blue." She goes, "Oh, wonderful." And so anyway, you can be on any of our products. The new Infinity Wand. Oh my gosh, if that's not just a glorious thing. But we have so many beautiful tools and things that can help our bodies thrive and be in the best condition possible. So before we get started, let me say the disclaimer. The AO scan technology is not a diagnostic device. It's not meant to mitigate or cure or treat any diseases. It is merely an educational tool that helps us better understand our bodies so that we know better what to do. Anything that we say here has not been evaluated by the FDA, and we just want everybody to just know what we've got in our hands. Dr. Sheila, would you like to open with anything?
Absolutely. Good evening, everyone. We are so excited and we are grateful that you are taking time. We know everyone is busy. This is not convenient, but it is important. Another thing to remember, we have MindSync, which is also fairly new, and I'm getting a lot of feedback that people are not really utilizing this powerful piece of technology that absolutely will change your life and everybody you know. So I like to focus on MindSync because it is doing big things in my life and it's something I love to talk about. And I cannot wait to hear from everyone here because I know you all have something to share with us. And I don't care how small it is, it could really impact someone else in a big way.
So, Dr. Day, I have a question on MindSync. I
Yes.
try to I try to do it, and I understand why it's good, and I understand all that. So then I push the button, and it just spins around. It just spins and spins and spins around. And I mean, we're talking like 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I just like, I'm not going to do this. So what am I doing
Interesting.
wrong?
So for you, you might have you rebooted since.
Oh, all the time. And
Okay,
I'm
so I
always
would
clearing
call
my
customer
cache.
support because mine
I
will do
have
that for at
it.
least a minute, maybe two
Oh,
minutes, while it's just because it's a lot of information that
that's
it's
what
doing.
I did call customer service and they said just be patient.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're seriously for 15 minutes? That's
Yeah.
something's
And then I
wrong.
just get disgusted with it and I quit.
Do
Yeah.
you have it on your phone at all?
On my phone or my Solex phone?
Your phone
No, I
phone.
don't have it on my phone.
Put the app on your phone and see if you can get MindSync to at least work on your phone, because the
Okay.
technologies in some of these phones are a little bit more advanced than what the scanners are, because the scanners are just 4G and they've got some stuff that's protected, that's been taken out of them. Just give it a try and see, because I've had a couple that they'll just do the MindSync on their regular cell phones.
Oh, I'm even thinking, I bet it would work on my iPad. I never thought
Yeah,
about that
try that.
too.
Try that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you.
It really shouldn't spend longer than 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm glad
definitely
I
there's something
asked.
going on. Yeah. And if I was close to you, I would kind of maybe have you, we could troubleshoot it, but you got to do that in person. So,
Yeah, connection's not good or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
something's off. All right, we're going to open it up. If anybody's got any type of testimonial at all, just unmute yourself and let us know what you got.
Hey, it's Chelsea.
Hi,
Hey,
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Hi. I have been loving bright blue, and the 660 band on my face. So I'm losing weight. I've lost 30 pounds so far, and skin's getting looser. And I was already kind of crepey through here. And then I've had a lot of like fine lines through here. I still have this, but I'm 50. It's okay. But this right here, I've been doing that, and I'm realizing that's also helping my thyroid. But the blue with the bright has cleared my skin up so much that my husband started using it. I'm not talking acne, I'm talking that crepey, dull, drying skin. And I've always been I used to work for Clinique, so I like skincare has always been a high priority, and the awareness of the brightness and the texture of the skin and all that. But this has just done something completely different, and I absolutely love it. So I keep telling people go get it.
Wow.
Anyway, just thought y'all would like to know I'm loving the bright blue, so bright plus blue, and the first time I put one whole pump in it. That's it. And was seeing major improvement from just one pump. And then this last one that I opened, I put 5 squirts in it. And sometimes I'll notice my palm will turn blue temporarily, but my face won't. I don't know why my palm goes blue, my face doesn't, but it washes off pretty easily too. So
interesting.
And I was just at a conference where people hadn't seen me for a year. And they were like, Chelsea, you're glowing. Wow, radiating. And I'm going, that's bright and blue. I mean, that's, so I love that I'm glowing.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, yeah. I would also say inner voice is a big part of that too. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did the live yesterday and everybody was telling me, Tammy, you're glowing. And I used the bright blue on my face too. I'm not real good about the inner illuminator because I'm always in a hurry when I'm getting ready. So I have done it, but I need to be more regular with it. So
well, I'm using the 660 band. We have 3 now. So I pulled the straps off and it's in my makeup bag and it just goes here, 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 here. I noticed that I'm getting smoker's lip, even though I don't smoke, but I drink out of a straw all day long. And so I've got the little wrinkles there. When I started bright blue with the 660 band, these have softened. These deep lines have come up by, I would say, about half the forehead lines. So like everything, all the features have softened since using it.
So do you just spray it on your face? Do you just spray?
No. So you unscrew the lid, put the pumps in, and I did 5. 5 looks intimidating. You think you're going to turn into a Smurf, but you won't. And then I do 2 whole pumps in my palm, and I get all the areas of my face, even down my neck, and sometimes even on my upper chest. Because I noticed there's texture. I used to be a lifeguard, and so like I think there was some sun damage on my chest area. So I'm taking care of my chest as well. And then do the 660 band. I've even put bright blue in my eyes, not in my eyeballs, but on my eyelids and around, closer than the orbital bone, which, we tend to stay away from. I feel nothing. It does not hurt at all. So I've really been liking it. And then I just heard Shelby say, and then use your moisturizer. And I went, okay, because I was using it as my moisturizer. And sure enough, I like the results even better now that I've added my final step.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Another thing to think about is your infinity wand, especially as you are losing more weight and your skin is getting looser. That infinity wand with your bright is going to help to firm all that up.
Wow.
I just learned about using infrared light and a vibration plate once the fat cells have melted. I didn't know they melted. I didn't know they liquefied. I don't know how I just never thought about what happens to fat. But we have a vibration plate and I've got infrared, and just bringing all that together would be incredible too. So
yep.
And just adding some, maybe Solex can make a vibration plate.
Well, I know
that I already have
Energy has one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are you losing your weight?
I'm doing like the program itself. I'm just not interested in bragging about. I'm doing a modified version of it's called PhD weight loss, and a modified version where I'm eating like I'm on maintenance because I'm eating real food and not the food they send. Okay, so when I'm out of town, I'm eating real food.
Okay.
Sheila and I've gone to dinner a few times, I'm sticking to my portions and my green vegetables, low carb, and I'm having a huge success. Like maybe I should share this. Okay, because it is really revolving around AO scan. A few years ago, 2020 was hard on everybody. Okay, and then my husband had a stroke, and then while he's at the hospital and I'm visiting, I get bacterial pneumonia from breathing in strep because our family's strep carriers. People don't get sick from us, but it's like it's there, and in that proximity, it went into my lungs. So I got pneumonia so bad. My house flooded twice. I went under rapid fire false accusations from a few people that wanted to weaponize my life to hurt other people. It was really weird. It was harsh 3 years, and it put me in a deep depression. And I had put myself in a talk therapy for about 6 months just so that because I knew not to let this get deeper in me. I put myself in talk therapy for about 6 months, about every other week, and kept the emotions at the surface. Okay. And then my first inner voice scan, my first one, I felt the depression lift off. And so 2023, and that was in February. In 2023, I have felt so much joy, connection, lack of fear in areas that used to, just boldness where the pains from the past hurt in the last few years. And the inner voice was the key component to that lifting off. And then I started getting incredible supplements through a product line that's not Solex. However, Solex made it where those products worked on me where they hadn't in the past. So then I put myself on a weight loss program in September. Like I finally was ready for that. And I just started losing weight. And also, and this is very vulnerable, and I don't enjoy sharing this, but I've been extremely, extremely diabetic with an A1C of 12 and above, in spite of being heavily medicated, which is horrible testimony for a naturopathic doctor, except that I was working on healing it. I was stuck. So my A1C is below 7 now, and I've dropped 30 pounds since September. And it's one of those things where none of that was possible until I shook depression, and my body was finally ready to transition into the body that I saw that I had, that I don't carry. It's like it's in there, but I can't see it yet. But I see it in my head. I know what I look like, and I think I'm beautiful in the end result.
So, you're beautiful now.
I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful now, but like all of me, head to toe, like I'm just going, that's elegant, that's graceful, and then it's just one of those things where none of that would be possible without using the AO scan. None of it, not one bit of it. So that's my testimony. It's what I share with people when I talk about the AO scan. Y'all are welcome to share my story. Okay. You're welcome to share thank you, Tony. You're welcome to share my story. You may not need to say who I am.
Sorry, I spilled it in Australia.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I missed that. But I don't mind. It's now public. I made it a public post. But it's like I carried shame for so many years as being a naturopathic doctor for 10 years and not being able to heal this area of mine. So and then the next thing I'm working on not only is weight loss, but eliminating the fatty liver that came from this metabolic poop storm I'm in. So that is now shifting and moving toward beauty, grace, function, and vitality. So Hope that helps.
Thank you, AO Scan.
Yes.
So happy. So happy.
Chelsea, thank you for being vulnerable, because that's going to
Yeah.
impact a lot of people.
Belinda, you had your hand up. Go right ahead, hun.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to ask a beautiful story. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I have several stories of myself, but all people I help are going in about 4 or 5 days. They are lifting up, and most of them are very depressed. And had said, I was, yeah, sorry for my English. I'm Dutch, this I try to explain it good. Um, I was also in a depression. Uh, there is, yeah, much going on in the world, and I took it on my shoulders. And now with the AO scan, I am so powerful, and I'm standing here talking in it English with you all. 2 months ago, I didn't dare that. It is amazing. It is amazing. I love it. And what I want to ask is, why uh, can we get the bride in the Netherlands?
Yes, you should be able to order it.
Well,
No.
it may not be available to them until Solex clears whatever they have in their country.
Oh, that's right. We're
Because
waiting on
Oh,
an
yeah.
approval.
Yeah, even with Australia, I don't even know if Australia can get it yet.
No, because the meds and the food detox is also not available.
Well, for different reasons.
Yeah, that's different, but I think they are working on the supplements, and they're probably going to be working on the other items too, just country by country, and the amount that, as long as there's quite a few in that country, then they'll be able to launch those products with the plugs that you guys need, because they have to
Yes,
make a whole new product for that.
yeah. We just started in Holland because I didn't hear from the AO scan till October, and then I jumped in, and now I'm almost gold, silver.
Yep, you're
Yeah,
almost silver.
Good
yeah.
job.
Yeah, she has
Tomorrow I
been
am.
sharing like crazy.
Tomorrow
Yay.
I am.
Woo,
Yes. Yeah. Woo.
way to go.
Yeah. But it is so wonderful. I get so much stories back for people. I do now the detox with 10 women and one man, and they give me every day their story. When I put the frequencies on, they tell me what is going on in their body. And yeah, it is amazing. They are stronger, they are brighter in their head. They laughing more. It is, yeah, it is amazing. I can't say more. I love it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so grateful for you and your heart, and the fact that you are just sharing it like crazy. That lights my fire. Thank you for sharing this to other people, because they need this.
Yeah.
Yes, but I always think in frequencies. I know what frequencies is, and I had the Healy, but this is
Blows it out of the water.
it.
Yeah.
It blows everything away.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Dus
Well, thank you for your heart and helping people.
I'm grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing.
Proud of you, girl.
Gregory,
Thank you.
did you have your hand up? Oh, maybe Gregory left.
Nope, he's there, but I don't see his hand.
Oh, his hand's not up. Okay. Anybody else like to share?
I'll share.
Yes, please.
Hi. I wanted to thank Chelsea for being so vulnerable and sharing her story. It meant a lot to me to hear it, and I have other people who will love to hear your story, so I'm going to share it a lot. I had a friend who called me, a very dear friend, and her son, her adult son, has been an extremely active drinker, let me put it like that, for years. And he also likes to gamble, so he has some issues. And it was getting out of hand. So she said, would you work on him? And I said, well, of course. So I started working, scanning, and I set up a playlist, and I was actually doing a playlist all night long with him because he was quite out of control, and it was more for the emotional end of it because we all know that it's an emotional issue here, usually is. But anyways, good news is that he told his mom 2 nights ago that he wants to stop drinking. He wants to like I don't he's said it, right, and so he's going to take some steps forward, and it would be wonderful if he didn't trip and fall, but it's okay if he does. But the most important thing is that he's moving forward with this. His thought processing is different, and this was when he was in the middle of having a real gambling thing and drinking the other night. And so it just kind of hit, So anyways, he gets his scans every day, and he does get his playlists. And I couldn't be, I couldn't be happier, more grateful to Solex, because it is truly life changing. And I'll pray for him, and maybe you guys could tuck him in your prayers too.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, thanks. That's mine. Oh, and one more for me. Um, I have to go get new eyewear because the combination of the scans were already helping my eyesight. But as soon as I added the methylene blue in with the red light therapy, I don't know what was going on, but floaters are gone in my eyes completely. Nothing. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong when I wear my contact lenses. My eyes felt like they were pulling out of my head. And I discovered that my prescription for my eyes has improved so much that I have to go get a new prescription for last, yeah, because my eyes have improved. I can't wear my old contacts, so I'm literally wearing older glasses with an older, um, uh, yeah, prescription on it. So, anyways, pretty powerful, eh?
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Way to go.
I know. Yeah, and I'm 65, so who knows, you're thinking that you're going to go, that it's not going to. So, my point here is that it's never too late to renew your body. Your body is designed to renew and to clean and all of those things. And it's never too late to start a business, right?
That's
So,
exactly right.
Right.
okay, well, thanks everybody. Have a great evening.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Marianne.
Marianne. Wow.
Wow, wow.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Anybody else like to share? I know we've got such a great tool. Tools.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Kendra.
I just want to share a quick. My parents had to put their dog, not to put a bummer on things, but had to put their dog down tonight. So starting today, I don't know, this is like the second one. Maybe this is my thing, helping people dogs pass on. But so I played the playlist, or did the vitals, had my mom do the playlist, and last night she had a really bad night, and then today pretty much all she did was sleep. So ran another playlist or another vitals, and had my mom play that while the vet came to put her down. And mom said she just slept all day. So she said it was very peaceful, still very hard, but it was very peaceful. So I personally think it was, doing the scanner and helping with that. So yeah.
Wow.
But she was a 15-year-old dog, so she had a good life.
Yeah.
But it's still hard, as you know.
It's always so hard. They're like family to us. And then
Yes.
that I had somebody, one of our team members, one of our Canadian team members, she let me know, Gina let me know she had to put her dog down. I think that her dog was about 14 or 15 as well. So I just hate to hear that. Hate to hear
Yeah.
it.
But glad to assist.
Yes, very, very glad we
Yeah.
have something to help with.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Anybody else like to share something? Don't be shy. Just unmute. Can be big or small.
I'll go.
Hi, Shelley.
Hello. So I've been taking in doing the water, doing the wand with my water, and my younger son, the nonverbal one, oh my gosh, he loves the water. He absolutely loves it. He keeps bringing me little shot glasses so that he can have a shot of water all the time. And one night it was hilarious. He gave me like every shot glass. We had like 3 of them sitting on the counter, and he was just giving me the shot glasses. And so I videotaped it where we were doing like water shots. It was really funny. But he loves it. I don't know what it's doing for him, but he's like kind of craving that water.
Oh, that is so good.
That
Oh my
is good.
gosh.
Yeah. So now I just have to, it's interesting, and I don't know if there's anybody that can help, but what I see with him is that he's so much more focused. He's understanding a whole lot more, I think. But when he can't, when he gets frustrated, when he can't get what he wants across, the behaviors have like been a little bit more intense. So I'm not sure where to adjust at in that. It's almost like a defiant behavior. So any suggestions? I'm open.
Hmm.
Wow. Sorry.
And he doesn't like the tones of inner voice.
He likes them. He doesn't want to hear them, but he likes when I play them.
Have you, I mean, this is something that I learned working for a chiropractor that deals with kids that are vaccine injured, nonverbal, things like this. So this is something that is kind of near and dear to my heart just because, my son was going there the same time. But one of the things that they would do with some of these nonverbal kids that you could tell that they wanted to say things, but they just couldn't say them. And I don't know what age he is. What is his age?
He's 22.
Oh, so
he's an adult.
Yeah, so he may very well do very good with this, but they would have flashcards and say what the words were and do it so much that they knew what those words were, and then the kids would actually go and point to words and make sentences.
Well, he has a device with words on it, but yeah, he's too good to use it.
Oh, okay.
You're just supposed to look at his eyes and know what he says, and it's like, really? Oh yeah, it's all that, but it's more of a defiant behavior. That's what it's more like. It's like, especially if he can't get what he wants, like because he's an adult, he should be able to do what he wants to do. And I get all that, but there's safety issues and that kind of stuff. And so it's so weird because it's like, he's 22 in so many ways, except he doesn't have the language and he doesn't understand safety issues and stuff like that. And so it's just it's a bag of mixture that is sometimes very frustrating. So, But, you know, if you think of something, you know, I know that you've had some experience in stuff and working with the kiddos and stuff, and or if anybody has any, just, you know, let me know, because I'm open to a playlist or whatever I can do to just kind of curve some of those behaviors. And a lot of times the tones will work if I can get them on before we head down it's almost like the adrenaline. Once that adrenaline kicks in him, it's so hard to bring him back down until he's peaked. And it's like, I'd like to get to him before he peaks.
Are you using the quantum flowers?
Not in any regular way.
I would be using those things heavily.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The quantum flowers now I don't know the Australian bush flowers very well at all, but I love that they're in there. But I mean, I've taught a course on Bach flowers. So it's huge, and it's not what's the word? I lost the word. It's not what's the word? Where we believe we're getting better. Oh my gosh.
I know, I just lost it. There's a P.
I know what you're thinking too.
I know, it's like this psychological belief that
Psychosomatic?
No, it starts with a P.
Yeah.
Placebo.
Yes.
Yes. Carol, thank you. It's not the placebo effect, because it works on animals, and they don't get the placebo effect. Okay. So Bach flowers are huge. And what it does, so flower essence therapy, what it does, it's just the vibration of the botanical. There's no nutrients or anything like that in there. And it's really easy to make them. But what it does is it takes those emotions that are hyper swinging, and just brings them back into the middle. So like Dr. Bach, who developed his little group of them, which is the most commonly known in at least the United States, he used those with his patients. He was a medical bacteriologist, a surgeon, and he would treat his patients' emotions before surgery, where he would have, and then the control was everybody else getting surgery in the hospital. And then there was an overwhelming improvement in their recovery, because the emotions had been addressed before the medical treatments had been done. So he looks at the case of the emotional state of the person, the face that walks in the room. That's the first thing you see. So if your son is appearing super grumpy or overwhelmed, let's use overwhelmed. Okay. He looks overwhelmed and he's acting out because he's overwhelmed. Elm is really, really great for that. So understanding the Bach flowers, if you are experiencing your son with fear, you would look at Mimulus or, okay, all the words are leaving my brain tonight. I have been talking all day. So anyway, there's several fear flowers. There's the mean girls. So those that want to hit, they hate, they hurt, like they want to lash out at people. That is holly. That flower essence is holly. So if he's physically aggressive or like attacking, there's also one.
He's self-injurious.
Self-injurious. Yeah. So I would look at that even for him. If he is, there's one that's called beach.
The sweatshirt on.
Please excuse me, but the way I remember it is, what a beach. So the person that's real bitchy, that's a really good one for them. Okay. And so those flower essences really help tame this. Ultimate Emotions, if you don't know which Bach flower, just put on Ultimate Emotions for him constantly. Run those all day long. I always, for every person I do a scan of, they get Ultimate Emotions and trace minerals. First thing, I start with those. So I would look into those Bach flowers.
Okay.
Or the flowers.
Yeah, because one of the things that triggers him is that I think it's because he doesn't have a lot of control in his world, that like he has two iPads, and if one of them dies and he's actually using it, it's like it has to be on the charger for 2 seconds. And we know that it's not going to charge, but as soon as it lights up, he wants to take it. And then, you know, it's like, no, you can't have it because it needs to charge. That's the end of it. It's like,
So that one is impatience. And
oh,
so impatience is the flower for that one.
oh, I'm gonna run that all day long. Geez, OP.
Yeah. I mean,
Because that's him. That's
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I asked, because it's been like I'm like racking my brain, like what? I know there's something that is in this this toolbox that we have here that is going to help, because he's doing so much better than where we were when I started, but it's just constantly tweaking it to find what's the next thing that we can help him with. So, thank you so much.
Also, Tamara just put in a playlist of the Australian Bach flowers, the emergency blend that's similar to the Bach flower blend. So you might want to grab the screenshot of the chat, and that way you can copy that and make that playlist, Shelley.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll do that. Thank you, Tamara and Chelsea. Thank you, guys.
Belinda, do you have another comment or question? You'll have to unmute yourself, hon.
Yes. I want to talk. I do in all the list I make for people, Bach flowers and bush flowers. And when you take everything, also the chakras, you take all package. And that is, for me, working with everybody. Echt everybody. I am so grateful that this is all in it, because you take it physically, emotionally, mentally, and in your subconsciousness. And I love that. But that is the whole package you have to grab to make some, that. I don't know. In Dutch, I know, but in English, not. No.
Maybe it will come to you.
Yeah, but I love it, and for me, I say to the Dutch team, always search the Bach flowers and the bush flowers, because they are and some homeopathics, and don't forget the sea salt of the cell salts, because that is all balancing all also. I love the combinations. Yeah.
They're powerful. Very, very powerful.
Very powerful. Yeah. No.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else like to share anything? This call is incredible because we're able to help even some of our own with suggestions on what to do. So even if you have things like that, please come on. Please open up if you need some help. Yeah, Sharon, we have the Australian bush flowers in our scanner. Is that what you mean? If not, you can, I think you can go online and order them. If you're meaning it actually having the actual ones.
You know what? I just looked at that. I don't see them.
Yeah, they're all in with the flowers, quantum flowers. If you'll open that up, you'll see the list expanded. We have more than just 26 now.
Oh, that's in the homeoenergetics?
It's in the quantum flowers in the Cephi. when you open that up, you'll actually see and look at all the different flowers. We have so many of them now. Yes, with the AO. Yes, you can make them with the AO. If you have the, what is it? I forget the ratio. It's like 40% brandy, but the Australian, they told us in Australia that the Australia ratio was different from the US ratio. So I have to, somebody may have to do some research to find out what that is. Because in the United States, I think it's a 40-60 ratio of brandy and I forget what else.
Yes, but you can
Spring
make
water.
them. You can make
Spring water,
them
yeah.
also
Yeah.
with the sugar granules.
Yeah, you could do that too. Yes.
Yeah.
But
And
you
it
can actually
works
make the tinctures, which seem to be, I don't know, a little bit
better.
more effective. But yeah, the pilules will work too, or the sugar
Yeah. Okay.
pellets. Did you find them, Sharon?
You know, for some reason it keeps kicking me out.
So
Probably because I know
Okay,
you need to use them. Maybe I don't know.
you know
so
what? I've had a problem with this in the last couple of weeks. It's just not working properly.
Okay, reload the app. You know, clear your cache and your pre-cache. Reload it. Turn it off for 5 minutes, and then turn it back on. And it should fix everything. But if it doesn't, you may need to do a hard reset, a factory reset. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carolyn.
oh, okay. So I'm looking for these new flowers. So I go under Sethi and then I go quantum flowers.
Mm-hmm. And then then you'll see select flower. If you'll open that up or that
I've
drop
got
down.
5.
5.
Got 5. That's it. That's it. That's all I have.
Okay, there's something definitely going on with your
What's
scanner.
you have those all,
She's
I
picked
think
a
those are,
symptom.
yeah,
Sorry,
I
Tom.
think you picked a symptom.
Oh, don't pick a symptom.
Right.
No, those are the 5 flowers that address the symptom you picked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so I don't have any emotion and I'm looking under flowers and I've got 5. There's
Okay,
no
wait a minute.
symptom. No symptom, and I've got 5 flowers.
Hang on, how did I see this? I think it's when you actually go to create a playlist, as you'll see them all. I always
Okay, I'll try that. Because I've been looking for these new flowers.
Well, even if you were to do a scan on yourself on the quantum flowers, it should pull up some different ones that you are not going to recognize if it in fact is something that you need, because like with me, it pulled up Silver Princess just now and Spiritual Confusion. That's strange.
Okay.
Also with the Bach flowers, there were 7 categories. The first 7 are the Bach flower categories in the select emotion. And then the other ones, so uncertainty, agitation, critical, disconnected, emotional, exhaustion, all those are the Australian bush ones.
Okay, I see them now. It's only when you go into you're going to make a playlist.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew that I had it a little backwards, but when you do scan yourself, it should pull up. If it's not a Bach flower that you recognize, it's probably an Australian flower that you need.
But don't I have to put those into my...
No, it's already there. It's already there.
So if I scan myself and I need one of these, it's going to pop up.
Yeah, see the little scan button in your quantum flowers? Go to your quantum flowers and you're going to see a scan button right in there. So
okay.
scan yourself right now and it should pull up what you need at this moment.
Okay. Oh, I've got spiritual confusion too. Red lily. We need red lily.
Well, I needed something different. Mine was something else. Princess something princess.
Oh, goodness.
That's great.
Well, it makes a really funny noise.
Yeah. Yeah, the bush flowers, we kind of played with them when we were in Australia, and they really don't have good frequency sounds. They're very unappealing to listen to.
Huh.
But they do magical things.
Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else like to share anything? We got a few more minutes left. Oh, Dr. Daryl's in the house. Haven't seen or heard from him in a while. Nobody got anything else?
I'll jump on real quick just because I just got in from the house or into the
Love to
house.
hear.
So I have to tell you, because some of you met us in Utah. This is Tony.
Hi, Tony.
My husband used to think I was crazy about this kind of stuff. And this morning I woke up and I'm like, I'm just not feeling the greatest. And I've been scanning, really using it quite a bit. And I'm like, my throat's hurting. I'm telling him this and he's like, stop. And I go, what? And he goes, don't give it the power. Stop manifesting it over. Like, stop. You got you got to stop doing that. And I'm like, okay. Also, that was, I think, my new rep, or I have a new QLA on here, I believe. Tammy just signed up. She lives about 3 miles from me. She has mini horses and stuff. And so she is now a new QLA.
Yay!
We're going to be doing some trainings and stuff like that. But yeah, so, and also the Black Friday sales, I am excited because at the very beginning, they were talking about bright and blue. I'm almost out of my blue, so I end up buying the bright. So I'm excited to use that for my skin. And I also got the supplement for the horses and the dogs. Right now, we're super busy with the carriage company and stuff. So I'm super excited to try that with my horses.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you guys for being here and sharing all of your wonderful Wow Wednesdays stuff.
We love it. We love it.
Learn something new every single week.
Hey, David.
Hello.
Your
Hey,
spotlight.
Shelley, I just wanted to say what you could do with your son, that you could do the easy scan, and we've done it before for other clients that are nonverbal. You could play the inner voice with the volume down while he's sleeping overnight, continuous. It seems to help some of our nonverbal clients that we have in the past. So you could try that for a couple of days and see if that makes a difference.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing some of the scans at night and I've been running them. Actually, I've been doing a scan and then doing some extra optimizing and then running the tones again and stuff. And I noticed that's helping too. It's just that I need a quick tool when he gets into that behavior, and he doesn't get there very often, but once in a while we get there. But thank you you for
that. One other thing that we noticed with the D3K2 is there's K1 in there. So whoever has clients, make sure if they're on blood thinners, this could be a tough sell to them. So K1 is another blood thinner in there. So if they're already on blood thinners, they might not want to take the D3K2.
Yeah.
If anybody that's on here did not know that.
With it being a natural resource instead of a synthetic and at such a low dose, it's probably not a real concern.
Right. But you know how people are sensitive to other things. So just, if God forbid, if somebody takes it and then they have issues and then it's all over, oh, they should be selling this because they didn't do the right marketing type of deal.
Well, that's what Alice was concerned about.
So.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tammy, you did a fine job with your live. If I was there, I would have gave you a big hug. But the next time I see you, you'll get a big one from me. So keep up the good work.
I'm so appreciative. I am incredibly appreciative of everything that's going on with me, and I just need everybody to know a lot of it is up here, you guys. A lot of it is up here. We just got to change that script. All right. We are 4 minutes away from Solex call. Anybody else got a last minute thing they want to share?
I'm just going to say that I'm going to need to add on a room to my house for all my Solex stuff.
Right?
My bedroom has become a med spa. Like the wand and the stand are there, the infinity, the mat, the PMF is here. Like I've my bedroom has got all these things stuck in places. So
I told Scott the same thing today because we did have company coming this weekend, and I've got stuff everywhere, and it's all these tools, and I'm like, I wonder if the people that walk through our house kind of get an idea of what we're all about.
Yeah. Yep. Too funny. Yeah.
I'm with you.
My room is collecting quite a bunch of things.
Mine too. Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else? We're so glad to have you here. And if you're new here, please get with the person that invited you here. And if you're interested in the scanner or getting a complimentary scan, which, some do complimentary, some don't, but if you want to get with the person that brought you here so that they can talk to you more about this AO scanner, please get with them. If you're here by accident, reach out to any of us here on this call. We'd be happy to help you. And Dr. Sheila, do you want to end with anything before we end the call?
Just always thanking you guys for taking time out of your night to be here and sharing your little tidbits, because it helps so many people. And, that vulnerability factor, wow, that's so powerful, because there's so many people also in the same boat that need to hear from you. So never think that your stories are too small and not relevant enough, because everything that you have to say, someone else is just waiting to hear about it. So please share with us.
Yes. Amen. Thank you for being here. Our next call that we all jump on is the Solex company call, which happens to be on YouTube. You just go and you find Solex LLC, and there'll be an updated call. We get lots of nice education through that call. So if you want to and you want to jump on, please join us over there. Good night, everybody. We love you all.
Yep. Good night.
See you next week. See you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.